Hey guys, Burger 22 here. We're a different kind of video today. As you can see, the title is going to be on disc rot. Now, I heard of this problem for quite a while now. It mainly comes from these Warner Brothers discs from 2006 to 2009, apparently from a factory in like Pennsylvania that was making these faulty discs. But actually, I've never found any issue of that on my collection. I've never seen any disc rot until now. And as you can see, it's from the Star Wars movies, mainly from the original ones. It was from those DVDs from like the mid 2000s. When the after like the prequels came out. I was looking through a lot of these, and it's mainly on like like A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Because last week I was really looking through. I was actually watching, rewatching some of these movies, mainly like the prequel trilogy, and today I actually started wanted to rewatch, A New Hope, start watching all the other ones, and I've noticed on the discs, on disc one, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but you can kind of tell like stuff going around. Yeah, you can kind of make it through. This one's starting to rot now. You can see it. And yeah, it's actually kind of shocked because this never actually happened to me. And these are actually Fox discs. They're not really Warner Brothers. So I was like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Let me show you this too. This is where the theatrical version would be in. Like I said, I find it kind of weird because I know maybe I'm not storing it maybe in the best condition. These are just in a box somewhere, but they're like literally right besides my prequel ones, and they're like the same edition. They came out at the same time. Let's move on to The Empire Strikes Back. This one you can see not too much, but there's like a little part where it's starting to turn right here. You can barely kind of see it. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but yeah, this was not really nearly as bad as the other one. I don't know. I don't think you can see it, but I can kind of see it here. It's like a little part right here. It's like a little line starting to turn, kind of like the other one. Okay, let me see the second one. Now, the second one is really bad. You can see. Yeah, you can kind of tell on this one. Kind of like the other one. This is what the theatrical one will be. So yeah, this kind of sucks because I've never had any of this happen to me, and actually I have to go through a lot of these movies now, mainly these old DVDs, see if any more of these have been affected. So I find it kind of weird because I've never had any of this happen to me, especially because these are like stored like literally right next to the prequel ones. So I don't know why that hasn't happened to my prequel ones. I've seen those growing up. I actually watched those a lot more. And this too for Return of Jedi, I don't see anything. It's pretty much clean. Probably have to rip that on a drive, back that up fast. And yeah, I don't know, cause let me go through the, prequel ones now. Now these are actually a lot more scratched, but they still play. I just watched them last week. Like I said, I pretty much watched the shit out of these as a kid. Yeah, they're a little scratched, but they're not really. You don't see any evidence of rot in these yet. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know why the original ones were only affected by this and not the prequels. But yeah, this one, there's not too much either, other than like surface scratching and a few surface stains. That's about it. So yeah, if you still own these, I know like this is one of the, I think it might be like the only, or like the last version that you can get, where you can actually get the theatrical version of the original ones, unedited. So yeah, if you have these, definitely go and check these out. Try to see if they're rotten in any way. If they're not, try to rip them. Try to back them up on a on a computer somewhere like desktop. You just preserve these, because I don't know, like a lot of the Blu-rays, they're like super edited now. Mainly, like the main reason I hate, like especially on Return of the Jedi, I know like the Blu-rays, for some reason they got like Darth Vader at the end saying no, which I always hated. That I've seen like reaction of those online, and that's always been super cringe in my opinion. And these are still unedited in that way. But yeah, like I said, there's not really much of an issue with the prequel ones, other than like surface crashing, because I saw these a ton as a kid. So yeah, it's pretty much normal for that. But I actually don't own any of these on Blu-ray, so I'm definitely going to try to, upgrade now. But even though you can't really, I don't think you get any of the original version of the OGs anymore. And even like, I think even the Phantom Menace, they've been, they went back and edited this one. I think they put like CGI Yoda in the original one now for the Blu-rays and 4Ks. I know this one still has a puppet version of Yoda in this one. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of sucks because I never had any of this happen, any of this sort of thing happen to me, and I actually haven't heard of. I actually heard of this online. I researched see if I just put on YouTube. Star Wars DVD disc run. Did not see anything on there. Went on Google, didn't find anything on there, but I just did a quick search. So yeah, like I don't know, it's kind of weird. So just making this video just just to warn people. So if you own any of the original ones and maybe even some of the prequels, I don't know, maybe it's just like a weird case for me. But yeah, definitely go check these out. Like immediately, see if any of these are rotten for you or is it just for me. But yeah, this kind of sucks. I don't know. I guess these weren't made that well, even though these aren't from Warner Bros. These from 20th Century Fox back then. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna keep them, for just nostalgia's sake, even though they don't really work anymore. Like I was watching A New Hope, and like halfway through the movie, it just kind of froze and stopped. So I was like, yeah, it's definitely this right. These are no longer gonna play, and yeah, I don't know. That sucks, but like I said, I just have like a lot of nostalgia for like going out and buying these, DVDs. Way back when during like the 2000s, like '06, '07, back when I was like getting into Star Wars. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to finally upgrade to I guess the 4K. I think we do have like a 4K complete collection. But oh well, like I said, this kind of sucks. Definitely I have to go back in that box and just check more of the other stuff, see if any of that stuff has run. But yeah, I have to be more careful on that. Maybe get like a dehumidifier or something just to try to keep any more from rotting if that's the case. But yeah, that's about it for now. So please comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.